Hello and welcome to this guided meditation for the throat chakra. Before we begin, I'd like to invite you to get comfortable, whether that's in a supported seated position or maybe lying down in bed, maybe even preparing for sleep. Just taking this as an opportunity to see to your comfort for the duration of this meditation and this practice. Once you are comfortable, let's begin by connecting to our breathing and just seeing where we're at in this moment. Do our breaths feel shallow and light? Or do they already feel nice and deep and heavy? And just noticing which it is without judgment before beginning to deepen your breaths. Now, what do I mean by deepening? It's very likely that throughout your day you've been breathing high up in the chest, using your intercostal and accessory muscles to take shallow, light breaths. This type of breathing is not conducive to relaxation or to engaging the parasympathetic nervous system, which is what we want to engage when we're doing healing work on ourselves or when we're trying to sleep, relax, ease anxiety. So when we want to begin this process of moving the breath into the belly, we're creating this deepening, this opening. And so when we breathe, we begin to focus on the rise and the fall of the abdomen as opposed to the rise and fall of the chest. And so when you inhale, maybe placing a hand on the belly and feeling it rise with your inhale and lower back towards the spine with your exhale. There's no need to count how long you're inhaling or exhaling for. We're simply taking this moment to deepen the breaths and noticing how it feels. Sometimes we can have discomfort come up when we deepen our breathing because it can feel quite unfamiliar. Just know that it's okay that it feels uncomfortable. Don't push yourself to breathe too excessively in order to meet some standard of how you should be breathing. We want you to feel comfortable, but we also want there to be a level of effort to lengthen your exhale, to deepen your inhale, and to just focus that attention on breathing into the belly and not the chest. You might also notice that when we start to focus on our breathing in this way, our thoughts naturally start to become more focused and less distracted. So breathing can be a really helpful tool in meditation in order to center ourselves and help let go of those distracting thoughts. And so as you focus on that breathing, I'm going to talk just for a little bit about why we might be doing a throat chakra meditation. Now, the throat chakra has such a powerful energy. It's also known as Vishuddha in Sanskrit. And when you think about what our voice is capable of, we can understand why there is so much power there and why it can affect us so much when our throat chakra is off balance, when we might feel that there is energy blocked in the throat. And so an imbalance in the throat chakra might feel as though we aren't speaking our truth. Maybe we're struggling to express ourselves to people around us. Maybe we're finding it hard to stand up for ourselves. We might also be experiencing a sore throat, other infections in the throat, laryngitis, tonsillitis. In an energetic sense, these all speak to throat chakra imbalances. When our throat chakra is balanced, we speak with real conviction. We trust ourselves. We're open to expressing our needs. We might even stand up for others. We might be the voice of the others that are misunderstood. And so you might have felt guided here today intuitively, or you might have been purposely seeking out a throat chakra meditation. And I hope the exploration and the journey that we go on helps bring some balance back to your throat. Now, after having a couple of minutes just deepening your breathing as much as possible, I'd like to begin by making a gentle ocean sound in the back of the throat. In yoga, this is known as Ujjayi breath, but we'll call it ocean breathing for the time being. Now, this is a very powerful tool to have with our breathing because it oscillates against the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve is a very, very powerful nerve that runs down the spinal column and branches out all over the body. So when we can stimulate the vagus nerve, we can really relax. We can allow space in our body for healing to take place. And in a situation where we are trying to connect with our throat chakra, it also draws a lot of awareness and presence to the space where we're directing healing work. And so to make this ocean sound in the back of the throat, I want you to imagine that you are trying to fog up a mirror in front of you. The sound that you might make when you do that might sound a little bit like this. Sounds like waves and wind and ocean. And so give that a try, just with the mouth open, allowing that sound to come out of the mouth. And when you've given that a few tries on your exhales, trying with the mouth closed. This might feel a little bit challenging at first, but rest assured you will get the hang of it. Closing the mouth and forcing that ocean sound without opening the mouth. It's a much more gentle sound, and only you need to be able to hear yourself. It doesn't need to be loud, but you need to be able to feel that sensation at the back of the throat, the drawing of that awareness. Now, if doing this feels really uncomfortable and you feel like you're not going to be able to get the hang of it, it's more than okay to hum instead. So you'll have two options moving forward in this meditation. You can either continue your deep breathing and making an ocean sound when you exhale, or you can make a humming sound when you exhale. Maybe try both and see what feels right for you, making sure that you're not clenching your jaw when you're humming, that we're really just focusing our attention on the sound at the back of the throat. So when you've given those breaths a couple of tries and you've become a little bit more comfortable with them, let's begin focusing our healing on the throat area. Closing the eyes if it feels comfortable to do so. We're going to set an intention of purification of the throat. Vishuddha meaning pure or purification. And so with this intention of purification, clearing and opening, utilizing your ocean breaths or your hum to draw all of your awareness to the throat area, from below the chin to the clavicle. And as we breathe, we're going to visualize a beautiful sapphire blue light energy surrounding the throat. This beautiful calming blue color, the color of the throat chakra. And we can almost feel it like a gentle breeze, a gentle touch, as we imagine this blue covering, smoothing over, softening the throat area as much as possible. With each breath, you can feel that this blue light is covering the throat even more, expanding and opening, helping the throat chakra clear itself of any stagnant energy. And if you've been humming, maybe you let go of those hums now, just so you can focus on the depth of your breath and on this beautiful sapphire blue light that's around your throat. And as we focus on our breathing and the clearing of this space, repeating these affirmations gently to yourself in order to help activate and open up the throat chakra. I speak my truth with love. I pause before I speak, so I can speak clearly. I am unafraid of asking for what I want and need. I joyfully express myself. I speak and listen in equal measure. My words are powerful. I am honest about who I am. I express my emotions in a healthy and balanced way. When I speak, others listen. My voice matters. I am empowered to speak my truth with the world. My words match my actions. I am brave and authentic. My words and ideas want to be heard by others. I live my truth, I speak my truth. I resolve conflict openly and honestly. I trust my intuition. My voice matters, my voice matters, my voice matters. And now that you have felt hopefully inspired by a few of those affirmations for the throat chakra, I want you to take this moment to think about the last time you used your voice and you felt like you weren't heard. Without becoming too overly emotionally attached to this story, just taking a moment to consider, did you speak out at work and your idea wasn't received? Did you share with a friend or a loved one and they didn't respond to what you said? Maybe you can't think of your most recent time when this has happened, and what comes forward is maybe a time from childhood when you felt that you weren't heard and your voice didn't matter. And so when you've got that moment in your mind's eye, when you've found that story that you have lived through, I want you to revisit that situation and retell the story to yourself in a different way, where your voice is valued, where you speak with confidence and people receive the energy of confidence when you speak. When the words that you have shared are really heard and met with intention, just like your words are spoken with strong intention. It's not necessarily just about how the other people could have done things differently, but also about how you could have done things differently. Not as a criticism, as a reflection and an observation. Maybe you could have spoken with more confidence if you had been showing yourself some more love, some more support in a situation. Maybe you could have been more wise about who you shared some information with, and then your feelings would have been received in the way that you needed them to be. As I said, not as a criticism, as an opportunity for reflection. Because with this powerful activation of the throat moving forward, I truly wish for you to go into a similar situation with confidence in your voice, in your truth, in who you are, and ultimately in your expression. I speak my truth. My voice matters. My expression is powerful. I listen to myself when no one else will. My voice matters. I deserve to be heard. And as we gently begin to find some more physical world presence in our body and come out of this relaxed state, just checking in with yourself to see how your throat is feeling, how you're feeling emotionally, maybe some of the affirmations or a memory that you return to has brought up some feelings for you. And so just taking this time to be really gentle with yourself as you move through that. If you want to move through some emotions more deeply, maybe writing them down and then speaking them aloud. Maybe if you're crying, choosing to make sounds as you cry. Maybe just putting on one of your favourite songs and singing along loudly, passionately to it. There are so many ways that you can continue to work with the throat chakra, and I hope this meditation has given you an opportunity to begin or at least continue that exploration. Such a powerful part of the body. Please remember how important your voice is, how loved you are, how safe you are. Thank you so much for spending your time here with me, and I hope to see you here again soon. Much love and many blessings. Thank you.